Hey y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I kind of sort of got you off of the off of the mount here so that I can show you what last night I came in to put my vandas to soak, and I noticed that my Catasandra here was starting to go dormant. Her leaves were going yellow. And I'm like, well, I'm going to get her out of there, let her get dried out and everything, because it's that time, obviously. The plant's telling me, you know, it's ready to lose its leaves and go dormant. Which I've been struggling with this plant anyway. When I got it, it was a big bulb. Or I think it was a couple big bulbs, and one of them rotted right away. And I kept trying to divide it back and stop it, and it didn't work. So finally, the one did slow down rotting, and I managed to, save a new growth off of it this year, and then this one actually put two growths out off of the old growth. When I put you on the tripod and stuff, because I'm going to set this up a little better, so I'm going to add some light, and so I can show you what's going on and see if anybody else had anything like this happen. I got really confused, so I contacted Stephen Van Camp and Lewis last night, and I'm like, am I going crazy? I'm not that versed in Catasetum types. I've only been growing them for maybe 3-4 years now. Maybe 3. Not that long. I don't know that. I don't know a whole lot about them. I'm not that, I'm fairly new to Catasetums. So, but I pulled this one out, and I have her, of course, in the double cup like I showed you. I have everybody in a double cup so I don't share any kind of water or anything. Well, I pulled the cup off and was going to let it dry out. Well, this one wound up throwing out a lot of roots at the bottom. But when I pulled the cup off, do you see what I'm seeing? Whoops, that's too far or too close. Do you see what I'm seeing? And I'm pretty sure if we add some light to that, you'll see it a little bit better. But I'm going to put it on a tripod. I'm going to add light, and I'm going to focus in a lot better on that growth. I'm like, that's a bulb. Well, I got a hold of Michael McCarthy too, and I said, hey, what the heck is this? And he's like, oh, I bet you it grew down from the other bulbs. And I'm like, well, I don't think so, because I moved it around, and it's not coming from the bottom of the cup, which I'll show you. It's free moving. It's attached to the end of that root is what it is. But Stephen Van Camp and Lewis did tell me, he said that some Catasetums can start new growths from roots. So I was so unaware, absolutely clueless that this could happen. So I was just kind of curious if anybody else had anything like this happen. If so, of course, please leave it in the comments, because I'm very curious. I couldn't wait till this morning to come in and video this so that I could prove it and show you guys. But let me take a second and set everything up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. Let's see. I put my light up, and I'm gonna remove it from the pot since it actually. Now if I can find it again. Finding it on camera is really hard to do, plus not lose all the media and not dump them out of the top. But what an oddity thing to happen. my cup on the floor. But is that not the oddest thing you've ever seen? I'm going to set it down here. Hopefully. I have to have something to kind of hold it up because it wants to fall over. And I want to show you that it's not connected to anything from the pot. There's that root, and I believe that tiny root there, I'm not sure about that one, but that tiny root there I believe is actually connected to it underneath. But as you can see, I'm moving that down. There's nothing behind that plant besides more roots. That plant is not coming out of the bottom of that pot. So my question is, since these guys are going dormant and these leaves are going to fall off soon, how am I going to keep this alive? What am I going to do? I've never had this happen before. I asked Steven, he said he didn't really know. He said maybe maybe it'll kind of go dormant as well. It's kind of small, so I think I'm going to like, while these are still kind of going dormant, I think my best move is to place this somewhere directly under a grow light so I can maximize its growth and see how big I can't get it to get before this plant fully goes dormant. Because like I said, I want to be cautious because this plant is prone to rotten. This plant has been, I mean, it has been such a I'm going to try back out now. Such a fussy plant to begin with. Like I said, I've had such problems. And this was the best that I got it to do this year. Which is just like, you know, these are just like as if you was growing plugs, orchids. So, but I mean, it did do quite well. It did put out a whole lot of roots in the pot. So, I'm hoping... I don't know. I mean, this is really a challenging thing here. I've never had this happen. I'm hoping maybe somebody else did in the comments. You know, somebody else can, you know, let me know if they've ever had this happen, what they did about it, if it lives or survives. You know, if there's a chance, you know. I mean, I'm going to give it every effort I have to keep it alive. So, I mean, that's just incredible, I think. So, but with that said, I wanted to share that with everybody, and I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me, and bye for now, till we meet again. Okay, I wanted to add in this little clip that this is where I placed this Catasandra. Okay, and the Catasandra, like I said, it's I'm not sure if I even said. I said it's a fussy one. It's been rather difficult for me. It's a pretty rare cross of a Catasandra. So I'll put the cross up on the screen so that you can see what I'm talking about. It's not readily crossed, so I'm trying really hard to save it and make sure that it grows good. I'll tell you, it really, like I said, it really has been giving me fits. But I placed it over here in a basket, and it's right under a Barina grow light. So I think that would be the best option for it to maximize. Why do I keep hitting the way close button? I hit the button that brings you in way too close. I'm trying to find it now. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, the lights. The light is, let's see if I can, no, because it's the backlight. It's right under where that backlight is shining on there. There, I think you can see it a little bit. That's the problem with lights and cups. It's hard to see them. I do want to keep the cup around it to help with humidity for a little while until I see that it starts growing and doing better. So, but let me know what y'all think. I'm kind of flabbergasted here. I really am stumped. So, thanks for watching though. Appreciate it. Okay guys, I'm back again. I'm gonna add this. I was editing that video and I noticed something else when I was editing the video that I didn't notice before. Do you see that in the cup? I think that's another bulb growing off of a root. I did not notice. So upon inspection, I found a few places on roots throughout the cup that appear to also maybe be producing a bulb. I believe that's going to be, look at that odd thing on the root. So I am so at a loss. I mean, that looks like a little, it's got, if I can get it to focus better, it's got two little leafy looking things on it for sure. And this one over here definitely, try to get her turned around again. See, those are inside the cups, so I don't know what to do. How strange. How absolutely strange. What do you guys think? I'm at a loss.